Hello and welcome to my channel, your go-to source for the latest in WWE 24. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for all the updates. Let's dive right in.
Triple H, despite being the head of WWE Creative, was not the one who made the final decision around the WrestleMania 39 main event. The person responsible for that has been revealed. Thanks to Post Wrestling, we have a clear visual of the text showcasing the tensions between Triple H and Vince McMahon in 2022 and 2023 as McMahon was transitioning out, then in and finally out of power. WWE President Nick Khan was a mediator of sorts, and the texts, which came as a result of a lawsuit against WWE over the TKO merger, which was allegedly predetermined by McMahon, who was more interested in keeping his position of power rather than focusing on the best value for shareholders. Apart from just texts where Triple H thanked Nick Khan for saving his job, as well as the game being angry with TKO executives Mark Shapiro and Ari Emanuel, one text revealed that Vince McMahon was actually the one who made the changes to the finish of WrestleMania 39, where Roman Reigns shockingly defeated Cody Rhodes. Why was Triple H not on board with Roman Reigns beating Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39? A lot has been said about the finish of WrestleMania 39. With the benefit of hindsight, we now know for a fact that it was objectively good for business to have Roman Reigns hold the undisputed WWE Championship for another year before Cody Rhodes ushered in a new era. WrestleMania 39 is considered by many to be the best WrestleMania of the Triple H era, and the finish of WrestleMania 40 is considered by many to be one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. There were reports that Roman Reigns directly pitched the idea of beating Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39 and losing it to him in a rematch the following year. Now, we know that the Wrestling Observer newsletter's report was accurate, as it was stated that Vince McMahon was the one who made the decision, while Triple H was reluctant about the finish. According to WON, the reason for this was that the game wanted to have Cody Rhodes usher in a new era under his creative vision, but he eventually agreed to the finish. As we mentioned, this was one of those decisions that worked out perfectly in everybody's favor, as Cody Rhodes would still go on to have his big moment the following year. Not only that, but he joined the rare list of back-to-back Royal Rumble winners, joining only Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. WrestleMania 39 was supposed to be a crowning moment. For months, fans had emotionally invested in the story of Cody Rhodes, the returning hero who battled through adversity, injury, and legacy pressure to earn his shot at immortality. Opposite him stood Roman Reigns, the dominant tribal chief whose historic title reign had already cemented him as one of WWE's most powerful champions. But when the dust settled in the main event at SoFi Stadium, it wasn't Rhodes celebrating, it was Reigns, once again, standing tall. The shocking finish left millions stunned, confused, and even frustrated. Now, new backstage revelations suggest that the decision behind that controversial ending may not have come from the person many assumed. And even more surprising, Triple H, the man widely believed to be steering WWE's creative direction, was reportedly informed after the decision had already been made. A finish that shocked the world. The WrestleMania 39 main event had all the ingredients of a perfect ending. Cody Rhodes had won the Royal Rumble, delivering an emotional return story after his departure years earlier. His quest wasn't just about winning a title, it was about finishing the story his father, Dusty Rhodes, never could. Roman Reigns, meanwhile, had held the undisputed WWE Universal Championship for over 900 days. His dominance, backed by the bloodline, had turned him into an unstoppable force. As the match reached its climax, fans expected Rhodes to overcome the odds. But instead, interference from Solo Sikoa led to a shocking turn of events. Reigns hit the spear. 1, 2, 3. The stadium fell into a mix of stunned silence and disbelief. Who really made the call? In the months following WrestleMania 39, speculation ran wild. Many believed Triple H, WWE's chief content officer, had orchestrated the finish as part of a long-term storytelling vision. However, insider reports and backstage discussions have painted a very different picture. The final decision to keep the title on Roman Reigns was reportedly made at a higher level, linked to WWE's executive leadership and long-term business strategy. While Triple H had been deeply involved in creative planning, the call to change or finalize the outcome came late in the process. According to sources, Triple H was informed of the final decision rather than being the one who initiated it. Why the ending was changed? So why would WWE pivot away from what seemed like the perfect ending? There were several key factors behind the decision. 1. Roman Reigns' historic run. WWE recognized that Roman Reigns was in the middle of a once-in-a-generation title reign. Extending it beyond WrestleMania allowed the company to push toward major milestones, like surpassing 1,000 days as champion. Ending that reign at WrestleMania 39, while emotionally satisfying, may have cut short a historic narrative. 2. Long-term storytelling. Instead of giving fans immediate gratification, WWE opted for a slower burn. By having Cody Rhodes lose, they created a redemption arc that could stretch across an entire year. This approach mirrored classic wrestling storytelling, where the hero falls before ultimately rising. 3. Business considerations. WrestleMania is WWE's biggest event, but it's also part of a larger business strategy. Keeping the title on Reigns ensured continued dominance of the Bloodline storyline, which had been one of WWE's most successful narratives in years. Merchandise, ratings, and global appeal all played a role in the decision. Triple H's role in the aftermath. Even if he wasn't the one who made the final call, Triple H still had to manage the fallout. Fans directed much of their frustration toward him, assuming he had chosen to deny Cody Rhodes his moment. Social media was filled with criticism, confusion, and debate. Behind the scenes, Triple H reportedly focused on reshaping the narrative moving forward. Instead of abandoning Cody Rhodes' momentum, WWE doubled down on his story. Rhodes continued to be positioned as a top babyface, eventually rebuilding his path toward another title opportunity. This suggests that while Triple H may not have made the WrestleMania decision, he played a crucial role in ensuring the long-term story remained compelling. Fan reaction. Divided but passionate. The WrestleMania 39 ending remains one of the most debated finishes in recent WWE history. Some fans praised the boldness of the decision, arguing that it added unpredictability and depth to the story. Others felt it was a missed opportunity, one that robbed Cody Rhodes of a defining moment. Interestingly, the controversy itself kept fans engaged. Discussions, theories, and emotional reactions dominated wrestling forums and social media for months. In many ways, WWE achieved what it always aims for, keeping the audience invested. Did it pay off? Looking back, the decision can be evaluated from multiple angles. From a storytelling perspective, Cody Rhodes' journey became even more compelling. His eventual redemption arc carried more emotional weight because of the loss. From a business standpoint, Roman Reigns' extended reign continued to draw attention, solidifying his legacy. However, the risk was undeniable. Not every fan appreciated the delayed payoff, and some felt the moment had been lost forever. The bigger picture. The revelation that Triple H was informed later rather than being the primary decision-maker highlights an important truth about WWE. Creative decisions, especially at the WrestleMania level, are rarely made by one person alone. They are the result of collaboration, business strategy, and sometimes last-minute changes. In this case, the WrestleMania 39 main event finish wasn't just about storytelling. It was about balancing legacy, profit, and long-term vision. Final thoughts. The ending of WrestleMania 39 will be remembered for years to come, not just because of what happened in the ring, but because of the story behind the story. The idea that Triple H wasn't the one who made the final call adds a new layer of intrigue to an already controversial moment. For fans, it serves as a reminder that what we see on screen is only part of the equation. Behind every shocking finish is a complex web of decisions, priorities, and timing. And sometimes, even the people we think are in charge are just part of a much bigger machine. One thing is certain. Whether you loved it or hated it, the WrestleMania 39 main event did exactly what great wrestling is supposed to do. It made people feel something.